Today we're going to talk about campfire safety and how to properly extinguish your campfire. You'll want to stick around. Fire safety is always important, whether you're backpacking in the wilderness or if you're car camping in a public campground. Welcome back to Outdoor Skills Made Easy. Today we're going to talk about some of the basics of maintaining your fire in a safe way. Always be aware of and follow fire restrictions. If you were in a campground last week, the fire restrictions may have changed because of the danger of wildfires. Always be aware of that. If you are in a public campground, always use the established campfire pits. But if you're in the wilderness, take time to find an area that is clear of debris. You can dig a little pit, circle it with rocks like we've done, then build your campfire to the appropriate size. There's no need to have a roaring bonfire. Today we've got a small fire pit we're going to use for cooking and maybe a little comfort as we sit around and talk around the fire. But if you're backpacking through a popular area, you will more than likely find a campsite that's been established and maybe a campfire ring that's already there. So go ahead and use that rather than make one of your own. If you do have to create your own campfire ring, find an area that you can clear away the debris that might be flammable, get 8 or 10 feet of clearance, and then dig a little bit of a hole, and that will help you to block the air. And then we found some rocks that we could put around ours that once we're done, we will return this to nature. So we'll put it out with water, we'll cover it with dirt, and then we'll disperse the rocks so that nobody could tell that we've been here. If you're car camping, make sure that you take a container that has adequate water that you can put out your fire. I also like to take a shovel with me so that I can stir the ashes, make sure that they're cold, and then also put some dirt on top of the fire once it's cold out. When I'm backpacking, my fire suppression system comes in the form of my Geiger rig pack. It has a pump that pressurizes your water bladder, and with a touch, you can squirt your water, which can easily put out your fire. When you're ready to put out your fire, I want you to remember 3 words: soak it, stir it, and touch it. So we're going to soak it with water, we're going to stir it with a stick, make sure that all the embers underneath are out cold, and then we're going to touch it to make sure it truly is out. Here we go. I've got a lot of water in the bottom. I'm getting the coals at the bottom, and the logs on top are going to retain a little bit of heat. So I will get those turned over, and then we'll add some water to the top of those, get those cold out. Now we're going to stir it, and now touch it. Nice and cold. And now wash my fingers off. I love this pack. We've put our fire dead out, we've covered it with dirt, and we've removed the rocks. So we've left no trace. Whether you're car camping or if you're backpacking in the wilderness, fire safety is critical for all of us. We hope that you'll follow these guidelines. We hope that this has been informative to you, and we hope that you'll join us again at OSMEtv.